Hello, this is David Kozik, Chief Spiritual Officer and Senior Minister for the Love Makers Foundation. And today is a very special love message. Even though it's Super Bowl weekend, Valentine's Day is rapidly approaching. And today's love message is Valentine's Day Love. And of course, I'm here with my Valentine, also the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Love Makers Foundation, Deborah Toyas Kozik. How are you, Deborah?
Wonderful. Happy Valentine's weekend, everyone.
Yes, happy pre-Valentine's Day. But we have a very powerful message. And, you know, for all these talks that go usually between 5 minutes and about 10, 12 minutes, I usually do 2 to 5 hours of research for every one of these love messages, including meditation, visualization, light energy, so that I can deliver a powerful message to you. And today we're talking about Valentine's Day love. Romantic love has only been a commonly accepted concept since really the 13th or 14th century, according to historians. And really it kicked up high gear in the 18th and 19th centuries, that idea of romantic love, that idea that you're in love with somebody. And really romantic love sometimes will connotate, generally speaking, an emotional and physical attraction. Although I think for Valentine's Day, certainly platonic love. The Greeks identify 6 or 7 types of love, but platonic love, I think, is important and qualifies for Valentine's Day. Different types of love. You can send your mom a Valentine's Day card or your dad. It doesn't matter. It's about expressing love on Valentine's Day, but really it's about romantic love. When I think of Valentine's Day, I think of the woman I love sitting right next to me. And that's the way it's played out over the years. You give your significant other a Valentine's Day card. But Valentine's Day has been around a lot longer than even the historians think, because Valentine's Day is really that concept of romantic love between a man and a woman, and of course today it can be a woman, man, any type of combination which even exceeds that is okay because it's romantic love. But back then, we're talking 5th century BC. There was that concept of romantic love in Song of Solomon's in the Old Testament. The lover says, "My beloved is mine, and I am his." In fact, in verse 1 or chapter 1 of it, it says, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. Pleasing is the fragrance of your perfumes. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the young women love you. Take me away with you. Let us hurry. Let the king bring me into his chambers. We rejoice and delight in you. We will praise your love more than wine." This is romantic love. When you send a card, you say, "I love you with all my heart. I'll love you forever." It goes on and on and on. I read about 200 love quotes from various sources this week. But it's lovers. And this is the Old Testament, 5th century BC. So that energy of romantic love has been around for a long time. But in addition, I did some scientific research. In the February 2023 issue of Scientific American, they've done an interesting study of romantic love using the prairie vole, which seems to be a rodent found somewhere in the Midwest, and they fooled with its different chemical, different chemical makeup, biological makeup, because we're talking about the neurobiological essence of love. Some people might say that love is merely physical attraction, emotional attraction. But they manipulated some of these hormones and different chemicals from the prairie vole, and they found that even if there were no chemicals, there was still an attraction. The article also stated, and I'll quote this, that love is essential. Love is essential to the human condition. And I'll submit to you that love, when we talk about Valentine's Day love and in the way you approach love and receive love, that love is greater than emotion. Love is greater than physical attraction. Love is greater than your intuition. Love is the greatest force in the world. And that's what we're here about in Love Makers Foundation. That love is the most powerful force in the world, and it exceeds and transcends neurobiology, chemistry, whatever the scientists want to say. I think they have to admit, and they admitted in that article, that love is essential to the human experience, and that's without the chemistry, the physics, the biology, the neurobiology of human beings. That this power of love is the greatest force in the world. And to also have express Valentine's Day is our CEO. How are you, Deborah?
Wonderful, David.
So what do you think about Valentine's Day and romantic love?
Valentine's Day and romantic love. It's a day that reminds us the special energy that we have when we have a romance or special friendships. It allows us time to use that energy of love to show gratitude, to show that others are special to us, to go out of our way to use love's energy not only for ourselves, but to help others know that they're worthy of love too. It's a day that reminds us that every day we should be using love's energy.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful saying, Deborah. And I just have one question for you. Will you be my Valentine?
Of course I will. Will you be mine?
You better believe it. And again, this is R-rated.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Early Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy early Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. But know that love is the way, that love is the most powerful force. And Valentine's Day is a good reason to give love, whether it's a card, a telephone call, some type of message, a painting, a gift, a box of candy, whatever it is. But Deborah is right. Deborah, that was a profound statement, that make every day Valentine's Day.
And even if you're alone, some people don't
That's
have
right.
relationships.
Yeah.
So it's a nice day to read a favorite book, to watch a favorite movie, maybe take a bubble bath.
Right.
Take time to love yourself.
Give yourself love.
Yes.
Self-love, we've talked about it many times in these videos, but give yourself love. And really the romantic love, it starts with self-love. It's a lot easier to give a fulfilling love energy if you're loving yourself, if you're not judging yourself, if you're giving yourself positive energy, if you're behind yourself in everything you do, you forgive yourself for any transgressions. Just be yourself and go on that path to becoming love.
And know that you are worthy of being loved. So share that love and know that you are loved, loving, and loved, that we love you. And do reach out to us for prayer support, spiritual counseling. Here at Love Makers Foundation, we are here for you.
Yeah, we love you. And Deborah and I are here to give love to every person in the world, but we're also here to give that special individual one-on-one prayer work, counseling work, a little bit of live energy work with you one-on-one. We're also coming out with our light energy seminar this year in 2 or 3 locations. We're looking to get once we're going to do a poll, we're going to have our International Love Makers Conference, hopefully by the end of this year. So, let the love ring. We need to expand love makers. We need to expand love in this world. That's why we're here, to move the paradigm from fear to love.
So check us out, lovemakersfoundation.com. We're here for you. There's also a box there for prayer support and spiritual counseling.
Love is the way.
Love is the way. Have a wonderful Valentine's weekend and happy Valentine's to everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day to everyone.